All right, Kennedy, are you there? Come in, Kennedy.
Way to bum us out, you guys. On Tuesdays, we wear pink.
It's a pink tie. We noticed that. By the way, I have a pink tie too, so I'm in the game.
You could be our prom date.
I'm so excited. I got 2 dates.
It's America's hottest throuple right here. Thank you both. All right, seriously, what the hell is happening in Mexico? The border descending into complete anarchy. Americans killed, border agents assaulted, and children abandoned. So who is responsible for this shameful disaster? Our very own Peter Doocy asked a few questions today, to little avail, of course. Have you noticed no matter what the question is, her answer is always the same? The president is doing everything in his power, takes it real seriously, blah, 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 blah. And yet the problems never get solved. World #1 tennis legend Novak Djokovic would love to spend his sporting millions in California and Florida, but the dumb federal government still has an arbitrary and outdated vaccine mandate in place that bars unvaccinated foreigners from entering these great lands. He's just the brave poster child for informed consent who made a personal choice to abstain from what he and his team deemed an unnecessary risk. Our country is losing billions every month by rooster blocking wanderlusty tourists from partaking in our goods and services, and we are worse off for it. Let Novak nail his serve stateside and put the final nail in the coffin of this COVID vestige once and for all, and that's the memo. How important would it be for the country to let Novak in, to let him play?
It would be great if they did that, because it would be acknowledging, you know what, maybe we can do this. If he said, my religion doesn't allow me to get vaccinated, would they make that?
Depending on the religion. I mean, if he said, I'm an Eastern Orthodox Christian.
Yeah, probably.
They'd be like, no. But if you were like, I'm a Muslim, they would be like, amazing.
Yeah, that's
Please
really
come and
cool.
play.
Come and play and represent. Yeah, that's probably the case.
But he's also a rich white man who invites fans to come and watch him play. People at Indian Wells in California and people in Florida, tennis fans, more of them would go out. That means that there's more work for people in the hospitality industry to service all the fans who would bum rush it, because he's 35 years old. He's not going to play forever.
We never would have believed the state of the world today back in 1998. We wouldn't have.
Well said, Michelle Tafoya. That's why I heart you. All right. Very good.
I heart you too.
I heart you back. Coming up, Democrats. Talk about a Hail Mary as the Republican primary kicks off. Dems are said to be quietly worried about President Biden's ability to run for re-election. Really, geniuses? Oh, meanwhile, let's talk about the Trump campaign, shall we? He's plotting to grab female voters by the presidency. A new report claims President Trump strongly considering a female running. That, of course, last night's Mouth Trip of Monday song. The winner was Linda via Dave. Dave tweeted, Linda guessed it. But what if life won't go on for Jack and Diane? Topical Storm is next. Before the break, here's tonight's Tickle Me Tuesday joke. Guess the punchline on Twitter, hashtag Tickle Me Tuesday. Why are balloons so expensive? A new study shows bumblebees can spread intelligence through their hives. And all this time, I thought they were bumbling idiots. That's being smart. And this is the topical storm. Topic #1. A Louisiana woman has been arrested for running an ice cream truck filled with meth, which explains why she was always in such good humor. Let's go to some crazy video from a California home where a dog got a hold of a giant knife and refused to put it down, which is the other thing that happens when you combine puppies and meth. She refused to trade the knife for a treat, whereas my Frenchie Lemmy would literally trade his own life for a piece of chocolate. In the end, Fendi agreed to put down the knife in exchange for 3 belly rubs and a bag of dried bull peckers. That's a medical term. Topic #4. A British artist has moved into a dumpster to highlight the high cost of housing. But the most garbage British artist is still Harry Styles. All right, top number 5. It is time for Tickle Me Tuesday. Here's the tickle you've been waiting for. Why are balloons so expensive? Inflation.
Oh, Kennedy.
Can't spell suck without USC. Brandon, Roy, Jake, and a bunch of you got it right on Twitter. All right, thanks so much for watching the best hour of your day. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Kennedy Nation, Facebook Kennedy FBN, email KennedyFBN at foxbusiness.com. That's right. Tomorrow night on the show, Spike Cohen, Guy Benson, Ohio Republican Congressman Brad Wenstrup. Can't watch